Just look at the whip, the curve, look at the quality of that strike. And then to score a second of equal quality. If you are not up to date with the transfers so far, João Pedro is now a Chelsea player, and that was his full debut. I mean, he got a few minutes in the last match in the Club World Cup, but this is his full debut. He started, and this is what he did on his full debut. He bagged a scintillating brace. Man, talk about instant impact. And it's been reported that so far Chelsea has accumulated a prize pot totaling 80 million euros. And I think it's a further 21 million to reach the final, the 7.3 to win. On average, if they do go ahead to win this competition, they should accumulate over 100 million. Now, so far they've signed, in addition to João Pedro, Bino Gittens, they've signed Dilap, who I think played in the last two matches. He's been good so far. So they've all hit the ground running so far. We have the Palmeiras player Estevao, and he even scored against Chelsea in the last match, but unfortunately they got knocked out the competition. But they are looking to, I mean, these players that they're signing so far looks to be the real deal. And if they can come together and gel in the team, then trust me. But what a way to mark your full debut with two fantastic goals. And thumbs up to Thiago Silva. That man has been doing it for so long and for so many different clubs, for PSG, for Chelsea as well, AC Milan, and he Brazilian international. That's the only person that I wish would have been able to lift the World Cup in his career. I mean, he's too good not to have a World Cup to his name, but sadly, fate hasn't allowed it. Yeah, hopefully some of these young ones coming up, because I mean, João Pedro is also a Brazilian international. Estevao is also a Brazilian player. I mean, you know the history. Brazilian footballers, there's no way you can count them out. Even though they're not winning at the highest level that we for the generation of footballers that they had within the last decade or so, you would have hoped or thought that they would have at least won a World Cup by now, but sadly it didn't happen. And I can't forget that World Cup in 2014 where Brazil got demolished in a 7-1 defeat at Germany. I mean, that was a thrashing, man. And we all saw what Thiago Silva, that's not in the Brazilian side at that point in time, meant to the side. I mean, they gave them a real thrashing. But Chelsea is making some big moves, some big transfer. They really look to be a force to reckon with in the next coming season. I mean, they finished fourth last year, and they've already strengthened their side with a number of incoming players. Talk about the Caicedo, the Enzo, the Cole Palmer. I mean, this team is bursting with quality, and that's coming from me as a Manchester United fan. And one thing I'm gonna do is to speak the truth on this platform. So whether or not it's my club, I love football, so I'm going to speak on what I see happening in the football world. So I give to Caesar what is due to Caesar, and they are really on a good trajectory. And speaking about that, look, I just remember the miss from Nicholas Jackson where Cole Palmer ended up kicking the post, because I mean he was like, pass the ball. In my friend group, they're saying that if he continue to play like this, if these players come in and gel and start to play as well as they've been playing so far and getting the goals and assists, and Nicholas Jackson will now be a squad player. But let's hope these players coming in would give him that burning desire to compete and to get better and to make better decisions in front of goal.